I don't give a Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with me.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Jess and the mess. What's going on with Jessica Hilarious and The Breakfast Club. So Tuesday night, March 18th, Jess Hilarious took to her Instagram live page to express her grievances with her job and the dynamic between her, Lauren, and The Breakfast Club ever since she came back from maternity leave.
You feel me? I'm gonna say this. I don't need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she say is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it, right? I compliment this girl every day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here around with it. Like, this the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when I'm like, not one ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Lauren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her. Man, that girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great up the Breakfast Club. I also been said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay? Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman. Ever. No. Now listen. I may not say everything that y'all, I may not I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. You know, I offend others here and there, you know. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Lauren LaRosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, shit a little different, you know, online. We supposed to be a team. How about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair Eastside High. Fair Eastside High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work, you ain't at work. Yeah, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting.
Jess stood on business and showed up for work, ready to reply. It did make it kind of awkward, but it was great for the ratings, I'm sure. I am a regular listener of The Breakfast Club. I am located in New York City. I know they're syndicated, but I'm located in New York City when they started, so I've always been listening to 105.1 from the start. I don't want to undermine how Jess Hilarious feels. But unless this is a publicity stunt and the powers above asked her or gave her permission to speak on this issue, because she did mention before her live, they had a meeting, right? So who knows what was said in that meeting? Who knows if this is just not a whole publicity stunt from the meeting, right? Maybe it's not. Hopefully it's not. Jess seems more real than that, but we never know. Unless it's a publicity stunt, it's very unprofessional. At the end of the day, this is your job. We all have a job. Hers just happens to be public. She talks as if her coworkers are her friends. Lauren, Charlemagne, Envy, these are not your friends. These are not your family members. These are your coworkers, just like any of us that show up to work every day and we have to deal with our coworkers. We can't wonder why our coworkers don't stand up for us. They're not our family members. They're not our friends. They're literally just our coworkers. And at the end of the day, they have their family and they have their goals. Lauren has her goals. Whatever, I'm not saying she would step on Jessica to get there, but maybe she would. And you have to remember, everybody's acting like Lauren didn't host this show before. She was one of the basically contestants for this job, right? A lot of people filled in for this seat when Angela Lee left, and Lauren was one of them. Jess Hilarious actually got picked over Lauren because everyone felt like, I guess, Lauren didn't have a strong enough presence. Lauren was actually a little too professional for the show, but I think when they saw how not great of a job Jess did, and when they had Lauren back, they started to fall in love with Lauren. Okay, so Lauren has always had a chance to get this job. They just happened to pick Jess over her because of her popularity. Jess Hilarious is more of a celebrity. Lauren is more of a worker. Let's get this right. She worked at TMZ and reported on celebrities, where Jess, even though Jess Hilarious reported on celebrities, she mingles more among celebrities. Okay, so she is the actual talent. She's a star. And because she's the star or celebrity or the talent of the show brought on to bring in her fan base, she, like any other celebrity, wants to be treated like that. She wants to be treated special, right? Now, she's not acting like an employee, which Lauren is. That's why Lauren is so professional. Lauren is used to business. And Jessica has to understand, in business, you can't bring your emotions into this. If you look at it, Jessica's really acting really emotional. And I heard one of the callers try to blame it on postpartum. And we're not going to go there like that because we can't diagnose her with that. Yes, she has a baby that's around 7 months, and that may be contributing to this, reason that she basically snapped. But listen to the things Jessica's saying. She's frustrated. She wants to know why no one is defending her. She wants to know why she's not getting answers, clear answers from her boss. That's not your position. You are a worker. This is your job. It's kind of like shut up and do your job kind of situation. And because she was brought in as a celebrity, as a star, she doesn't understand that mentality. She wants to be catered to, which I totally understand both sides. But I think she doesn't get it, and Charlemagne may break it down to her, hopefully, behind the scenes. And Jessica also has to understand, it's not about you, boo. It's not about any of us. Whenever we work for somebody and they're writing a paycheck, unfortunately, it's about the brand. And the brand is the Breakfast Club, 105.1. Right now, the Breakfast Club consists of Charla and Envy. They have a strong base in the show because they've been there from the beginning. Now, you've been brought in, you were doing well, but let's be real. When you're not a founder of the show, it's very hard to find your footing, and that's also a part of what's going on. But just know, you can be replaced. Just like Destiny's Child, you can be replaced. It's not about you. Now, that's messed up because your feelings are involved. Your money is involved. Your reputation is involved. But you have to learn not to bring your emotions into these things. And it's sad because it's not a good look for women. It's like adding to the argument. You see, this is why when a woman is in the workplace, it gets complicated because look, now we have two women and women of color, black women, bickering over an issue that should have been behind the scenes. I look like Lauren and Jess. They represent the brown girl in me, and I just don't like the image of seeing them go back and forth online. It just feeds into the narrative that we can be difficult, we can be loud, we could be argumentative, and that's just, it is what it is. Also, I just want to make another quick point before I go. Do you realize that Jess is giving Monique vibes, which, don't get me wrong, both of them are justified in what they're saying. It's just like the timing is off. But they're both from Be More. So I don't know if this is a Be More thing, but I don't want to undermine Jess. But I just found that coincidence a little funny. I do want to touch on the Monique topic in a different video because, like I said, both of these women are justified in feeling the way they're feeling. They're, in my opinion, just executing it incorrectly and at the wrong time and wrong place. Now I can go on and on about this topic because I found it very interesting, but I will say, just leave me a comment or like this video and subscribe. I'm back. I'm trying to build my channel. Let me know how you feel about this topic, or just make your own video and tag me in it.